All right, chapter 25, the first book of Moses, Genesis. Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah. So Abraham gets remarried. That sly guy. And she bore him Zimran, and Jokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbak, and Shua. And Jokshan begot Sheba, and Dedan, and the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, and Letushim, and Lumim. And the sons of Midian, Ephah, Epher, and Hanak, and Abida, and Alda. All these were the children of Keturah. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac. But unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts, and sent them away from Isaac his son, while he yet lived eastward unto the east country. Abraham. So Abraham gave everything to Isaac. And these are the days of the years of Abraham's life which he lived, 160 years. And Abraham gave up the ghost and died in a good old age, and an old man and full of years, and was gathered to his people. And his sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar the Hittite, which is before Mamre, the field which Abraham purchased of the sons of Heth. There was Abraham buried, and his wife Sarah. And it came to pass after the death of Abraham that God blessed his son Isaac, and Isaac dwelt by the well Laharoi. Now these are the generations of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bore unto Abraham. And these are the names of the sons of Ishmael by their names according to the generations, the firstborn of Ishmael, Nebajoth, and Kedar, and Adbeel, and Mibzam, and Mishma, and Duma, and Massa, Hadar, and Tema, Jetur, Nephish, and Kedema. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are the names by their towns and by their castles, 12 princes according to their nations. And these are the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years, and he gave up the ghost and died, and was gathered unto his people, and they dwelt from Havilah unto Shur, that is before Egypt, as thou goest towards Assyria, and he died in the presence of all his brethren. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to his wife. Okay, so Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, his wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian, of Padam Aram, the sister to Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. So he's asking because he wants a kid. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Here comes a dope-ass parable. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And after that came his brother. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bore them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau, because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. So Isaac loved his son because he was like a man, because he did eat of his venison, like of his kill, like of his hunt, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. The mama's boy. And Jacob seed the pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, remember his birthright, thinks it's the birthright. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. So Jacob was a sly guy. He was like a hustler. He's like, he was more, he used his brain. He wasn't a brute, you know? Feed me, I pray thee, with that same pottage, for I am faint. Therefore, and Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? I don't need a birthright. I'm about to die. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold him his birthright unto Jacob, like his inheritance. Like if once their parents die, whatever they leave behind, you have to give me that. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Like as he lived, he's like, fuck, why did I sell my birthright? I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? So he despised it in that way. Like, why did I sell my birthright? So Rebecca asked, Isaac and Rebecca asked God for a kid. He ended up having 2 kids. Esau comes out, but Jacob's holding on to his heel. Like he's like, that's his personality. Like he controlled them, you know? Like he was more of the, I don't know, his personality was a little different. Isaac loved Esau, because he was like him. He worked in the fields, he ate the food he killed, and he was a hunter. But Jacob was like, just chill at home, kind of more of like feminine in a sense. It's kind of weird, right?